Hello, welcome to the class of PHP programming language. So today we are going to discuss about the MySQL commands. So as we have discussed about the introduction to MySQL, so now we are going to use the commands that are represented in MySQL. So to start with this, first of all we have to change the directory. So for that we have to write the command cd, then we have to type the path of the file. C drive / program files x86 app server. So you have to enter the complete address for that, SQL and bin. So this is the complete address of my MySQL database. So press enter. So here you can see that it's changed the directory of this command prompt. Now again you have to write the username and password to enter into this MySQL database. For that you have to write the MySQL. Here the username is written as -u, and here you have to give the username, that is root, and for this the password is MySQL. So here the username is root and password is MySQL. So now press enter. So here it's showing the two messages, that is warning and one is the error. So in warning it's showing using a password on the command line interface can be insecure. So okay, we are using the username and password with it, so it's showing that it will be cause the insecurity to your command line interface. But the error that is shown, it's showing can't connect to the MySQL server on localhost. So it's showing it is not connected to the MySQL server. So to connect it with the MySQL server, for that you have to run your AMP server. So here in AMP servers it's showing that MySQL database is running. So now you have to here enter this command again. So I have entered MySQL username and password with it. Press enter. So now it's showing welcome to the MySQL monitor, and now you can able to run this command in MySQL. So first command we are going to run is the create the database. So to create the database you have to write the command create database, and here you have to give the name to the database. So here I am creating the database as school. Now I am adding the semicolon to it. So here you have to add the semicolon at end of every query in MySQL. Now press enter. So here is showing that query is okay and one row is affected. The next one, you have to use this database. So to use this database you have to write use and name of the database, that is school. Now again add semicolon. So now you have changed the database. Next you have to grant the permission to add the username and password to this database. For that you can add grant. You have to write this grant it actually this is a grant privileges on, for like the privileges all. So grant all on name here the database name, that is school star dot star, that is the object for it. Now write down 2, and here you have to give the username. I am showing using here username as tel comma and till comma 1, and here I am using the localhost. So host name is localhost. Now you have to add the identified by. Now here you have to add the password to it. So to add the password I am using 121. So I am using 1114 as a password to this database. So here you can see that I am using the username tel comma 1 and password is 111 to this particular database to secure it. So I press enter to this. So this is the way to create the database and to use the database in MySQL, and after that to add the username and password to this particular database. So this is all about how to use the MySQL commands in command line interface. Thank you.